Circle of Ice is a short thriller and may contain material not suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
What do we do? Buddy questioned desperately. He wasn't 5 feet away, but Wayne hardly heard through mountains of deafening snow, pierced by a screaming blizzard. Wayne sighed, attempting to make peace once again with their situation.
The only thing we ever do, buddy. We walk.
Wayne stepped surely, crunching ice beneath boots he would now admit to himself were too small. The role of leader assumedly his, he remained stoic as not to cause any further alarm. They began an endless trek through the biting chill. Some time passed before Buddy yelled his next question through the howling wind. "When can we take a break? I need to rest my legs."
We don't take a lot of breaks. And we definitely don't sit.
Why can't we sit?
You lose your mind.
I don't suppose we eat, do we?
You hungry?
Guess not.
Me neither.
The cold pecked at their faces, raining down blades of ice that chipped at their cheeks. Buddy held back tears, knowing they would freeze into the fresh scratches. He looked to Wayne, his face like cracked alabaster, mocking his stone demeanor. Buddy tried to mimic his brazenness as they continued. Night never came. Buddy's voice broke through the whipping gust once more. "Do we deserve this? This is torture."
Yes, I know. We've given our fair share. We can take a bit.
A bit? Ha! Buddy halted, planting himself into the packed ice. Who do you think you're fooling? Wayne yanked Buddy by the thin polyester-lined coat he wore, not ready for Buddy to break. He stared into his eyes.
Keep walking.
Buddy only took a few more steps before shouting again at Wayne. We weren't that bad, were we? I mean, we were just following orders. Wayne finished the sentence, not even looking back.
Yeah, well, so is karma. Let's go.
Buddy hung his head and began to walk again. Regret brimmed inside him, but the time for atonement was long gone. Remorse meant nothing in the white abyss. Pain gave into numbness, and shivering became violently noticeable. Buddy peered into the void through wind-chapped eyes and frosted lashes. Where are we going? He demanded of Wayne.
Nowhere.
I can't keep walking. Wayne peeked over, not stopping.
You should,
he said, and pointed his stare ahead again. I can't, Buddy protested. Wayne didn't want to see this escalate again. He gave in just a little.
Let's just stand here a moment then.
Isn't there some place we can just lean? This worried Wayne terribly. Experience showed him that bargaining always appeared before defeat.
There ain't nothing. Just this. Just cold. Just ice.
It's too fucking cold, man. I can't feel my fingers. I can't feel my balls. If I could die right now, I swear to God. Buddy squealed. Wayne spoke in a low voice. Buddy strained to hear him.
Sit down.
You said if I sat down, I'd lose my mind.
You've already lost it.
He sat down, somehow colder.
Breathe. Deep breaths.
Wayne stood beside Buddy, and they both inhaled and exhaled deeply, over and over, until Buddy seemed to become more at ease. Wayne let him continue his deep breaths alone. He just watched him, knowing what was coming. You wouldn't expect anyone to be where we are and wish for fire, huh? Buddy joked, chuckling a little. Wayne didn't laugh. I thought that was pretty funny.
I've heard it before.
Right. Of course you did. I guess I really have lost it. He took another deep breath. Can I lay down?
Sure, buddy.
As Buddy's head touched the cold ground, he allowed his heavy eyelids to flutter close. He began to hum an old tune that Wayne was once surprised he knew at his youthful age. But now Wayne thought of it as Buddy's anthem. Sleep was taking Buddy. He rejoiced for a moment before fading into unconsciousness. I think I'm starting to warm up. Maybe the big guy changed his mind about us.
Maybe.
Wayne comforted.
Night, Buddy.
If Wayne didn't know any better, he might think he'd just seen the life going out of his friend's body. But he knew it was an illusion. Just like the cold he felt, the tight shoes, the tired legs, it was all so real. However, time didn't bother with illusions here. Didn't move at all. But it felt like 15 seconds before Buddy jolted awake again, terrified, just like the last time. What happened? Last thing I remember, some son of a bitch showering bullets around our goddamn heads. I pushed Kara out of the line of fire and then...
We didn't make it, Bud.
What? Where are we? Why is it so fucking cold?
Apparently, the seventh circle of hell is ice.
Buddy looked confusedly back at Wayne.
You didn't expect that. I know.
Shit. You mean we died?
And gone to hell.
Well, I saved Kara, right? Don't I get to go to heaven for that? Hell, I don't know if you saved her or not. But I don't think that would make much difference. Point for point, you're screwed. We're screwed. Wayne rubbed his tired eyes, knowing sleep would never come for him. He continued. I've told you all this before. You're gonna get to discover it like this all the time, and I, he continued through gritted teeth, get to explain it to you over and fucking over again. Like a bonus punishment. Because constant freezing temperatures weren't enough. I could kick something, but there ain't nothing here but you and goddamn ice. Now that is torture. Our boys had nothing on this. Buddy said nothing. Wayne became sardonic in response.
Oh, come on. We always knew we'd end up in hell.
Can't believe in something like that and think we wouldn't have a first-class ticket. Buddy spoke again slowly. I never thought it would actually be frozen over. Wayne nodded. Is there anyone else? Miller? Dawson? Anybody?
No, Bud. VIP only.
Buddy looked around and saw a complete and total whiteout. What do we do?
The only thing we ever do, buddy. We walk.
Today's story is a production of the Writer Wait podcast and was written and voiced by author K.N. Robertson of Exposing Lesser Demons, available online and any bookstore by request. For more information and merch from this author, please visit knrobertson.com.